It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, welcome back. I think you could see how excited I was this morning when I announced this name, Kensington Road. We love having international outfits here on home soil, especially when they are this dynamic and they come all the way from Berlin. Celebrated for their very distinctive fusion of indie rock and alternative pop. Yes, there's a place in the world for all of us, baby, and they prove it. And they've touched down here in South Africa for their Charlie is Alive tour. Let's give you a little sneak peek before we chat to the gents.
Time and time again, all the beautiful flowers in Japan. Story has been told, time and time again, all the beautiful flowers.
Oh, can I get a very big round of applause for Stefan and Michael? The man on the mic, the man on the keys.
South Africa!
Come on! Hopefully you'll have a louder cheer when you actually start performing. No, I joked earlier about the South African fans, but there are bands coming from all over the world to start tours here because the South African fan, we punch above our weight class, man. We love it. So welcome to South Africa, gentlemen.
It's very early. Thank you for having us, Graham. Thank you, South Africa, for having us.
I know, it's a two-edged sword being on this show, but it's a great way to introduce yourself to.
For sure.
I'm hoping, obviously, a legion of fans already here and some new ones as well. I'm sorry, before we talk about anything else, who is Charlie and why were you worried about his condition and if he is alive? Please explain.
I don't want to bring anybody down, but it's my uncle. He passed away.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, that was last year, and I was the last one. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No,
man.
no worries about it. But it's it happens. Everybody has situations where where you lose someone, lose something, anything. So I wrote this whole album about Charlie is Alive. It's a very uplifting, positive thing because you never want to miss a chance to, for the last moments, for any moment. It's about the little moments you want to cling on to and you want to cherish. Like the sunset driving here to your studio was beautiful, right? So it's all positive. It's about dealing with loss in life in general. So that's what this album is about.
I love the fact it's giving me goosebumps thinking about that because they live in those moments and they live in the words and the beautiful sounds on this album. I absolutely love that. The fact that you get to live this every day in these moments, recreating. And it begs the question because before COVID, every artist, you almost had to be tortured and a little bit broken to find your music.
Yeah.
You guys have been processing. You guys have been using music to help us all process things. And there's been a lot of loss in the world. There's been a crazy emotional journey. Yeah. Do you feel through your music that you are more mentally well? Talk us through that creative process and what it takes to create the kind of music that you do.
Of course, it makes us feel well. So when we have times when we don't feel good at all, and we come together and play music with a band and together, it's after a few minutes playing our songs, it feels much better.
The endorphins flow.
It is, and we're like brothers. We tour around, and we're here in South Africa, so that's a brilliant thing to do. And it's a gift. It's a gift for us. And we cherish that. Of course, we have sad songs and stuff, but Kensington Road always has this uplift in every song and everything where we feel like we can't, bring everybody down because life can be hard. But we have sad songs, but you can have this little twist in every song where you feel like.
Well, that's catharsis. You've got to move through it to get to the other side.
For sure.
And when you give us the emotional language, the context to be able to do that, I don't think artists understand how much of a role you play in us non-creative people's lives to be able to live like that. South Africa, why? Why start the tour here?
We've been touring Europe. Right, but South Africa, I have this. We've been coming here for a couple of years now. We've been here through COVID for 6 months. We took the family, my wife, and we have 4-year-old boys, twins, and we kind of were stuck during Omicron. Everybody was saying, you can't go back now for Christmas because you'll be.
I was separated from my family over that time. Man.
Exactly. So we said, no, let's stay here. And we kept on extending. Everybody was so lovely and friendly, and we saw so many bands. We met so many nice people. So we got to bring this here, man. And after, some time, we met the right people. Shout out to Warren, shout out to Kevin.
I'm going to shout out to them as well because this is happening because
they
of that.
brought us here. Shout out to my brother Dan, because my guitar got lost on the flight. It's gone. So he lent me his guitar yesterday.
You'd be walking the streets looking for a busker somewhere, man. Just I know that sound. I know that sound.
No. I don't think anybody took it in South Africa. I think they misplaced it. Lufthansa. I'm sorry, guys, but you guys misplaced it on the plane.
Shoot your shot, baby. Shoot your shot.
Give it back.
So good to have you here. Also, at the end of the year, there's also magic in the air here. So it is a great time to be here. When we look at the creative process in a collection like this, where you guys can go in so many different routes, there seem to be so many influences. Is there a process, an algorithm for creating the music that you do? Does it feed off how it will be performed? Because I think that's a big part of how you guys kind of bring joy is in that live space. Is there a draconian in the studio who cracks the whip and drives it? I don't know why I felt that. I had to point at you.
You're pointing at me. Yeah, you picked the right guy. No, I mean we're brothers and friends, but we all have our different roles. He's a fantastic piano and keyboard player. I write the songs, so we all have our different roles. There's a big crew here. Camera guys. You're doing the
100%.
So I mean, it's
a
collaboration between all the different people. I write the songs. We pick up everything. We talk about it here. I wrote a song about the Ghost Mountain up in South Africa at Kruger Park, and it's actually Marrakelly Park up north. And I thought the name was fantastic. Ghost Mountain. We were standing there, the sun was going down, and said, I gotta write a song about Ghost Mountain.
This is worthy of a song.
It's worthy of a song. So what can it be about? So I made up the story, about the relationship where you got to break out, stuff like that. So this is where inspiration comes. It can come from here, any place.
Oh, well, you got 3 hours of madness and mayhem to plug into this morning, but I don't know. I think you guys are going to fit right in. I just have a feeling there's an energetic match, man.
We'll be here every day if you want us.
Oh, man, we'll keep you here for another 6 months. I was going to ask if you had a highlight in South Africa, but you've literally become South African, the fact that you've spent here. But I think you get us, and our fans absolutely get you, man. So thank you so much for bringing what you represent, your creativity to this part of the world. Absolutely.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, man, we'll keep those dates up and how you can get tickets as well. Most importantly, when you have an opportunity like this, you got to get there and see it live.